Leo Sullivan and Mike Reidy and Mike Neal. Leo Sullivan's law firm moved into the building and established their offices above where Reidy O'Neils was located. You know, the name Reidy O'Neils, as I understand, was created by Mike Reidy in part to recognize his pal Mike Neal, partially in the name. And you know, it was a great place. Frankly, I think Mike Reidy might agree that it was great, but they had also kind of, in some respects, it was, and I don't mean this with disrespect, but it was sort of a lace curtain Irish type place. It was almost too nice, if you will, for you know, to get the authentic feel of an old-fashioned Irish pub. It had carpeting, and you know, the woodwork was you know, definitely top shelf, upscale. They had a downstairs that was often used by groups to gather. I recall having my 40th birthday party was held down in that the downstairs, the lower quarters, as they referred to them at Reidy O'Neils. Of course, there was the famous statue of the Duke, John Wayne, the character he portrayed in the movie The Quiet Man, was situated on the sidewalk just outside of Reidy O'Neils. It was a gathering spot. You constantly, it was sometimes a bone of contention, because Mike Reidy, who was the primary owner, would have The Quiet Man playing constantly on the television sets behind the bar. Even when, for example, there was an NBA final or something going on, people would want to watch the ball game, but Mike was going to keep playing The Quiet Man. And I think eventually there was some relenting in that regard, but the thing with Reidy O'Neils was it was situated in that location before the time was right. The Gaslamp and so on, the ballpark and all that hadn't yet been developed, and so the thriving business that it might have had it waited just a few years before that was created wasn't there. I mean, it was successful, but it needed to be immensely successful, I think, particularly given from my observation point, the must have been substantial financial investment that was put into that property, because it's still nice. It's now, as I recall, a Brazilian steak restaurant, but it's been there for a while. But there were a lot of dollars, I think, put into that when it was created. But it was, for the time, a gathering spot, a great place to be.